Hey friend, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel and joining me for class today. Now I've got about a 20-25 minute barless bar class just for you. That's right, no bars necessary for this class. But of course, if you need a chair or a wall or a countertop nearby to help you with some balance and support, that's always fabulous. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Now, we're going to start off with just a little bit of cardio, getting that heart rate up, and then move into some delightful little bar or standing Pilates activities that are really going to focus on our low body. Lots of thought engagement, lots of glutes going on. It's going to be a fabulous time for all of us. So roll out that mat and let's get started. We'll start standing, and I want our legs just a little bit wider than your hips. Hands can be on your hips if you want to, or down by your side, whatever feels good for you. But let's just wake up our body a little bit, rolling our shoulders back a couple of times in that direction, and then roll them a few more in the other direction. Doesn't really matter if you've gone the same way as I have or opposite, and maybe waking up the shoulders a little bit more, back and forth, the other way. And let's just start to wake up our ankles a little bit. I just want your hands on your hips, put a soft bend on your knee, and I simply want you to lift and lower one ankle right now. And I am not so concerned exactly what's going on in the rest of your body. We're just saying hello to that ankle right down there. And then set that guy down. Same thing, other side, up and down a couple of times, just lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Nothing big, nothing crazy. And then go ahead from here, let's just softly bend our knees and straighten. Softly bend our knees and straighten. Still just kind of saying hello to all of those joints. Nothing big, nothing crazy. And then from here, go ahead and straighten all the way up. Stay for a moment. Let's think about our body. Let's think about our posture. Belly button in. Think of lightly cinching your waist. Imagine trying to tone your inner thighs towards one another. Our little thigh butt area, should be nice and active as well. Stand a little taller and straighter. Imagine I'm holding your ears and I'm pulling them up to the sky. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lightly drop your chin to your chest. Bend your knees off to the side and roll yourself all the way down to a little forward fold. And then slowly pick yourself up, coming all the way back up to standing. Again, dip your chin to your chest, bend your knees, roll yourself all the way down, and slowly roll yourself all the way up. One more time, just like that. You might go a little deeper than I do or stay a little bit more shallow, and that is, of course, fine. It's not about doing exactly what I'm doing, but just finding what feels good in your own body. Now from here, let's go ahead and take our feet together. I want your toes pointing forward. Zip up through your inner thighs like you've got the tightest pencil skirt on or a great big rubber band around your outer thighs, and lightly bend your knees. Now I want us to keep our shoulders over our chest, so no pitching forward. We want those shoulders right over our knees. And all I want us to do from here is, again, lift and lower your heels. Just the right side at first, trying to keep that weight nice and steady through our left side, still cinching the waist, broadening across your chest, lifting your head up a little higher. You're doing fabulous. And then same thing, other side, up and down a couple of times. Still just saying hello to all these different little body parts. Maybe we've not really done any work there today, and that's certainly okay. And then from here, all I want us to do is bend our knees lightly and pick up one leg, back and forth. Now, this is not about how high you're lifting your leg, but instead, as we lift and lower each leg singly, watch what's happening in your hips. We want to keep them nice and level. Again, we want our shoulders to stay over our hips, no pitching forward, no trying to hike yourself forward to pick up that leg higher. It's not about that. It's just simply lifting and lowering, kind of waking up our body a little bit more. Now go ahead and set both feet down and do lightly bend the knees, belly button in, shoulders still over hips, and I just want you to swim your arms back and forth. Just lifting and lowering our arms, kind of waking up that heart a little bit more, starting to get a little more of that blood pumping, nothing terribly crazy. And then we're going to put our arms and legs together. So as we go down, we're going to lift and lower, back and forth. And guess what? If you're a little off, if you don't stay exactly with I do, or with me, or if you get on the wrong side, it doesn't really matter. What I do still want you to focus, though, on is keeping your shoulders over your hips the whole time. You got this. Let's just do 2 more little sets, side to side. Last one. Set everything down. Give yourself a wiggle if you need it. Take our great big second position again, and all I want us to do from here is reach our arms out and away. Imagine there are 2 tables on either side of you. Press down onto those 2 tables to lift up and out of your waist. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lightly bend your knees. Let's hold here in a great big second plie. Press down onto those imaginary tables. Broaden across your chest. And then from here, let's lift up our right heel and keep it up. All I want us to do is a light little down, a light little up. Little down, little up. Pressing onto those imaginary tables the whole time. Keeping your arms active. Keeping that belly button pulling up and in. You got this. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Drop that heel, lift other side. Little down, little up. Little down, little up. Beautiful. Now I want you to think about the back of your thighs. They want to reach towards the wall behind you. We don't want to let our knees cave in here at all. Beautiful. 2 more sets. Last one. Now drop that heel. Can we lift both heels up? Both heels down. Both heels up. Both heels down. Awesome job. Now, do you see that my head is trying to stay as still as possible? It might go a little up and down, and that's okay because I'm human and I'm not perfect all the time. But ideally, we want to keep our head, our chest about the same level. By that, I mean we're not lifting or kind of moving our chest. We're just keeping it nice and still. Now, this next time, can you lift your heels up, stay, belly button up and in, take a big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to circle your hands towards one another. Inhale, swim them out. Exhale, circle the hands in. Inhale, swim them out. 3 more times, pull it in. Reach it all the way out. Last one, pull it in. Reach it all the way out, hold. If we need to set one or both heels down, that's okay. But could we do that little down, little up again with both heels lifted? So we go little down, little up, little down, little up. You got this. Down and up, down and up. 2 more, down and up, down and up. Beautiful. Set those heels down, relax, wiggle, shake anything out you need to. From here, we're going to take our hands to our hips so we can know what's going on in our hips, or we could leave them off to the side if that feels better for us too, as long as we don't feel like our shoulders are rising up. But we are just simply going to bend our knees like we did a moment ago and pick up one leg, kind of like we did before, but this time I'm going to reach it off to the side and come down. So it's a little spring up, spring down, up, and down, just picking up one leg. Every time I lift my leg up, I think of pointing my toe further away. I think of activating my thigh a little bit more. I tone my belly the whole time. Beautiful. We're going exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Think of lifting your head up a little higher each time you stand tall on that leg. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Last one, come back to center and pause for a moment. Shoulders down the back, they could stay on your hips if you prefer, but otherwise to the other side we go. Little down, little spring. Little down, little spring. Inhale, exhale. Every time you stand up, point that toe. Reach long through your leg. Turn on your tummy muscles even more. Beautiful. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Set everything down. Hold for a moment. Great big inhale. Exhale, circle your arms. Hug an imaginary beach ball. If you need to, you could always clasp them together. Sometimes that helps keep our elbows nice and open. But from here, I want you to lift your hands up nice and high and then let them reach out and away. Take a great big inhale. Big breath out. We're going to do that same little action, but go side to side. Little down, little up. Little down, spring other side. So just back and forth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Each time you exhale and pick up that leg, cinch the waist a little bit more. Could you still imagine there are 2 little tables on either side of you? You're pressing down to keep your arms nice and active. Beautiful. Let's do 3 more. 2 more sets. Last one. Fabulous. Set both feet down. Go ahead and drop into our little plie. And again, can we lift and lower our heels? Lift and lower. Beautiful. Up and down for 3 and 2, 1. Set those heels down, stay. Flip your palms up to the sky. Reach your fingertips a little further away. Take a great big inhale. Now this time as we go a little tiny plie, pull your elbows in, and then inhale, straighten the legs, reach your arms away. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, out and away. Down and up. Reach those arms nice and far away. You have got this. 2 more. Down and out. Last one, just like this. Now we're going to keep pretty much the same motion, but this time, as I reach my arms out, I want you to rise onto your toes and pull everything down. Rise onto your toes, pull everything down. Each time I lift high onto my toes, I think about squeezing my thigh just a little bit more, pulling that belly button in, lifting my head up higher, finding that lovely long spine. Beautiful. For 3 and 2. Last one. Down and up. Can you hold right there? Can you turn on your thud a little bit more? Can you cinch your waist, broaden across your chest? Flip your palms so they're facing down. Press down into that imaginary table without letting your body move, without letting your heels drop. Can we lightly circle our arms back behind us? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Tone that tummy. Squeeze your thud. Go back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a great big full breath. Set your heels down, relax, give yourself a little wiggle, a little shake. Now from here, I want your hands on your hips. I want us to bring our legs together. I'm turning to the side simply so you can see my side body a little bit, and bend those knees. Now, unlike what we've been doing today, I do want us to have a small pitch forward here, but no sticking our tush out, no Beyonce booty moments here. Pull that low belly in, lengthen through the small of your back, hands on our hips, or if we had a chair or a wall that we wanted to support ourselves with, that would be fabulous to do right here. Otherwise, set your left foot or your right foot back behind you. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, belly button up and in. And then from here, can we simply point our toe? At the minute I point my toe, I activate all those muscles in my legs. I want you to think of reaching that foot as far away from you as you can. Belly button pulls in. Squeeze your thigh a little bit more. Take a big inhale. Squeeze your thigh so much you lift your heel up. And then your toe touches back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Up we go. Right back down. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Can you lift that heel and hold? Now from here, take a great big full inhale. And then a light pulse of your heel up, squeezing that thud even more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Belly button in, shoulders broad. Repeat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Smile, you love it. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Set that toe down. Pull your leg in. If you need to give yourself a little wiggle, that's always okay. But otherwise, bend, little pitch forward, belly button up and in. Imagine lengthening as long through that low back as possible, and then we'll send our opposite foot out behind us. Squeeze your thigh, point your toe, take a big inhale. Exhale, little lift. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, little lift. Inhale, drop it down. 3 more little lift. Lower down. 2 more little lift. Lower down. Last one, little lift, hold. Reach longer through that foot. Pretend I'm pulling your ankle out and away. Shoulders down. Neck soft. Smile. You're having lots and lots of fun, aren't we? Little pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Belly button in. Again, we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reach long, turn on all those muscles. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Drop that foot. Pull it in. Slowly stand up tall, stand up straight, and then from here I want us to lightly turn our toes out to a first position. That just means heels together, toes apart. Now my heels do not touch because anatomically speaking, that's just not what my legs do. Don't feel like you have to force your heels to touch. Instead, I want you to think of zipping up through the inner thighs. Belly button in, top of the head high, and then from here, I want you to take your foot straight out in front of you. Now reach that foot a little longer, pretend I'm holding your opposite ear and I'm pulling that ear up. All I want us to do from here, hands can stay on our hips, they could go out this side, you could also hold onto a wall for that support again, but let's flex and point the toe. Flex, point the toe. Back and forth a couple more times. Flex, and point, flex, and point. 2 more, flex, and point. Last one, flex, stay. Reach that heel further away. Pull your navel in, lift your head higher, take a great big inhale. Exhale, I want you to lift your foot maybe a few inches, drop it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Now remember, when we lift and lower our single leg, it's not about how high it's going, but moving it in a slow, controlled manner while the rest of our body stays perfectly still. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. 2 more up, drop it down. Last one up, drop it down. Take a breath and pull that foot in. Give yourself a little wiggle, anything you need. Find your first position, belly button in, top of the head nice and high, hands on our hip wherever we'd like, and point your toe out in front of you. What do you need to think about on this side? Do we want to smile and relax our face a little bit? Do we need to think about toning our thud or our tummy muscles? Do what you need to, and then when you're ready, we'll flex and point. Flex and point. Now I didn't say it on the first side, but if you need to softly bend your supporting knee because you feel like you're locking it out or hyperextending, that's always okay. Do what works for you. Beautiful. For 3 and 2. Last one, flex, stay. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, lift and lower. Down the tummy, release. Squeeze the thigh. Let it go. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Think of your inner thigh lifting. Your heel just happens to go because the thigh is lifting up. For 3 and 2. Last one. Beautiful. Put that toe down. Bring yourself back to your first position. Lightly bend the knees. Just find that little first position with our knees bent. I'm going to turn to the front again. Belly button in. Take your hands out. Find your imaginary table. Press down. Tone the tummy. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, lift both heels. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift both heels. Inhale, drop. 3 more, lift. Bring it down. 2 more, lift, lower down. Last one, lift and hold. Now, just like we did before, I want you to take a big inhale. Press onto those tables. Tone your inner thighs towards one another. Stand tall, stand straight, and then rebend the knees. Slowly stand tall, stand straight, turning on that thought, and lower right back down. You are doing so well. Up and down we go. No hurry, no rush. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Rise high and stay. Activate that thought. Reach long through your fingers. Let's do those little circles we did on our arms earlier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Belly button in. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip the palms up. Reach long through those fingertips. Broaden across your chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend. Keeping the heels lifted. Pull your elbows in just like we did before. Inhale, reach out and away. Exhale, tone that tummy. Pull your elbows into your sides. Reach out and away. 3 more times. Down and out. 2 more. Down and out. Last one. Down. Reach out. Hold. Take a great big breath. Exhale, circle the arms back together. Hug your imaginary beach ball. Inhale, lift your hands up nice and high. And slowly set everything down. Now we're just going to do a little stretch. From here, all I want you to do is bring your feet together like we've already been before. We're going to keep our right foot forward. Step your left foot back in just a small little lunge. Now I want those shoulders over your hips, your belly button up and in. Take your fingertips up nice and high. Give them a wiggle if you need to. And then reach longer from your hips through your side body out your fingertips. Go ahead and clasp your hands behind your head. Open your elbows wide. Ever so lightly, tuck the chin to the chest just to lengthen through the cervical spine. Think of drawing your ribs a little closer together. Take a great big inhale and a little twist to the right towards your front leg. Pull yourself back to center. Again, exhale, a little twist to the right. Inhale, return to center. Last one, little twist to the right. Hold right here. Draw your front heel towards your back toes. Maybe open and expand if you want to deepen that twist. No hurry, no rush. Swim both hands up nice and high. And then we're going to drop our hands down around our front foot. And we might need to reach that foot a little further forward or the back foot further back. That's okay either way. But find your nice, great big lunge. Now, sometimes it feels nice for me to lightly rock forward and back. When I rock back, I think of pressing that heel closer to the ground, finding a great big stretch to the back of that leg. Now, it can be nice to stay here, or we may want to drop to our back knee. Toe can be tucked or untucked. Personally, I like untucked so I can press into the top of my foot and remove any pressure from my knee back there. And again, we can hold right here. You might want to sway a little side to side. And then a couple of times, I like to send my hips back and then rock forward. Lightly sending my hips back, flexing the foot, and bringing it forward. Last one, little send back. So we're in that half monkey. You can pull your hands closer to you if you'd like to. And for me, it feels really nice just to lightly rock my hips side to side. No hurry, no rush. Rebend the front leg when you're ready. Tuck your toe, take a great big inhale. I want you to jump into a little forward fold. Bend the knees. Nod the head, and roll yourself all the way up to standing. And then from here, same thing, other side. Bend both knees. This time, left foot stays, and right foot goes back. It doesn't have to be the deepest lunge ever. You could keep that back knee bent. You could straighten it if you prefer. But we'll take our hands out. And at first, I just want a great big stretch from your hips through your side body out those fingertips. Big inhale. Clasp the hands, a light tuck of the chin into the chest. I actually think about pressing my hands into my head or my head back into my hands. Take a big inhale. Exhale, a little twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Again, a little twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Last one, little twist and hold. We can stay right here, or we could open up our wings, maybe reaching our fingertips nice and long, maybe looking over our back left shoulder. Unravel when you're ready. Set the hands down. Find your deeper lunge. And again, we can rock back and forward a little bit, just enjoying whatever movement's calling to you. No hurry, no rush. Maybe set that back knee down when and if we're ready. And again, we can explore a little movement. You can see what feels good. And then a couple of times, we can kind of go forward and back from our low lunge to our half monkey. And then we can stay in that half monkey eventually. Hips back, maybe walk the hands with you. And a little sway of your hips side to side. You just kind of think of rotating in that ball and socket joint of my front left leg. No hurry, no rush. Rebend. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, big inhale, exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and bend and straighten the legs a couple of times. Maybe sway the hips, anything that feels good. And then slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. And as always, give yourself a quick pat on the back, thanking yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I hope you enjoyed our lovely little barre class today, and I can't wait to see you again.